Hello, everybody. Welcome to Table and Plate Project Delta. My name is Dr. Ellen Harris, and in 2016, I moved to the Mississippi Delta for work. I'd been living in the Maryland, Washington, D.C. metro area for 27 years, but am originally from Houston, Texas. So my move wasn't exactly a complete culture shock. However, each place has its own culture and vibe. As someone trained in public health nutrition and having worked in food and agriculture most of my career, I see a lot of things through that lens. Plus, I love to eat good food. In 2014, I wrote a book called Grits and Gumbo, Cooks in the Kitchen of My Life. I named it after a precious food memory of my maternal grandmother, Ma Tank. She got the nickname Tank as a teenager because she was kind of bossy. When she became a mother, they added Ma, and she became Ma Tank. Her name was Emma, but we lovingly always called her Ma Tank. I loved spending time with Ma Tank. She was a tall, bodacious black woman, independent, strong, always had a husband or a friend to her dying day, and was a great cook. One weekend she cooked gumbo, but only had enough rice for her husband at the time, Mr. Mack. For me and my little brother, she brought out the leftover, cold, hard as a brick grits for breakfast. Well, this Southern girl was never a fan of grits, don't like the texture. And I begged, please, Ma Tank, just give me my gumbo plain. Her response was, child, you need something to stick to your ribs. There was no arguing with your elders, and to this day, while it wasn't a great culinary experience, I smile when I think about grits and gumbo. My little book was about how Ma Tank, my mama, daddy, and a few friends influenced my food habits, love for healthy eating and cooking. I later turned the book, Grits and Gumbo, into a Facebook community group where I post all things related to the African diaspora, related to food, gardening, farmers and farming, cooks, chefs, and cooking. My next journey is this podcast. Join me as I learn, explore, discover, experience, and talk about food and culture with folks in the Mississippi Delta.